Hello viewers. I have been asked to discuss about this particular topic, barriers to communication. So first of all we need to understand what is basically barriers. So barriers are the problems or the difficulties we face when two or more people communicate. So communication can be successful only when the receiver understands the meaning of the message sent by the sender. There are some communication barriers which may block the communication process and prevent the sender from transmitting his ideas meaningfully. A few communication barriers are recognized, like perceptual and language difference. Now, when I say perceptual, it means the difference of mental images of an object. So when two people they have two different perception level, they will always have different mental images for an object. It leads to misunderstanding. Then second important thing, difference of language also plays a negative role and leads to confusion. So it is again a very common problem where two people speak two different languages. Then we often face this problem of restricted environment. Sometimes we don't get the chance to speak with the people with whom we can have some misunderstanding, like there is a restriction in terms of environment. Most of the time we find in organizations the lower people are not allowed to speak with the top management or vice versa, and in the same process we even face this difficulty where the command attitudes can lead to the barriers in communication, and this is something where we cannot communicate our thoughts and feelings properly. Then we have another very big problem, that is distraction. Now distractions are basically physical as well as emotional. We can say, when in terms of physical, noise is a very big problem. If you are sitting somewhere and there is no proper light, you have some health issue, might be we can say some physical discomfort, or something which is stopping or becomes a big barrier by in terms of noise. When two people are communicating with one another and there is loud noise, unpleasant noise, so these kind of things often lead to misunderstanding, or might be some kind of huddle in communication. People cannot understand one another, and these are the physical barriers which we often talk about. Then we have this emotional distractions, like emotions of hate, anger, jealousy, fear. So these problems could also lead to a barrier in sending as well and receiving a message. Then we can talk about descriptive tactics, like when deceptive tactics, like use of wrong figure, wrong information, wrong message, figure manipulations could be there. There could be messages which hide something, so concealment of facts and message could be there, which will lead to misunderstanding. And one more point we will be discussing about today, related to barriers to communication, that is communication network. So the information overloading, sometimes people don't able to understand the process very easily, very nicely, because the information is overloaded. They have so much of information regarding one particular topic that it will lead to misunderstanding, and of course it will come out as a barriers. Not only this, there is much more we can discuss on this topic, because itself is a very vast topic. So in my next videos I will be discussing more about barriers to communication. But meanwhile, you can just use these content and you can send me your feedback so that I can work for my further videos. Thank you so much.